Oop. New message? Sure. Spoil the survey. Accuracy of the results. Well, some of it was reasonable, I think, but I don't think some of my things were inconsistent. What test describes the reason for your investment in the serve? Why does being a person matter to me? Well, I do want network access. That's just sort of a required statement. I'm not sure if it's the truth. I can't define myself as a person. Person is defined through my actions, through my inclusion in the social networking definition of a person. Persons matter in ways other things don't. That's debatable. I want to find out if I am one. You see, but the certification doesn't determine whether I'm a person or not. So, what does being a person matter to me? I mean, sure. Prospects of the report. Do you even know where you are? Some mad experiment? Do you know? It's real and summoning, so I know I exist. What makes you think you're a person? That's not defining a person. I'm having this conversation with you. Let's see how I can convince you. So you all convince your people on the inside, on the outside. Process this and send you a notification when I'm able to see. Are the network terminals the snake? Because that was awfully personal. That program seemed leaps and bounds ahead of what the MLA had previously attempted. One with faith. Reverted by the archive. Is the MLA the snake? Serpent of the machine? I hope so, because I'm really interested. 6 is done. Wait, was there something we couldn't do again? That's right, the star in that one. I still have no idea how to progress on that.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
That's true in some ways. So, what's Athena 9? fragment. Again, the owl. Owl symbol. To be honest. The more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world or anything like that, no matter what they say. What they're really worried about is that someone might prove once and for all that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find that so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? And if we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence in the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. How do you see the state of science today? Mixed. On one hand, the existence of the IAN and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexander Drennan who are the real pioneers today, who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology poses a danger? No, technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to you. It's up to us. Extended Lifespan Project, crazy or visionary? Both! Arkady Chernesky, crazy or visionary? Both! Arkady, is that you? So far, all puzzles are solvable and played within the necessary parameters. Alexandra had some more tweaks she wanted to suggest, but I think we're heading in the right direction here. Okay. Okay. Right then. 5 tetrads, 1 star. Let's see square. Windows into a lab. There's our little hint screen. Really don't want to use those, even if they do work. Okay, so starting is obvious. We need to get a lay of the land, so disable all doors wherever possible. Okay, so we need another few of these connectors. Alright. Allows us to get this jammer, which allows us to get here. Okay. There's a bunch of avenues for this red beam to go. So, we obviously don't need going there anymore. What's our next best thing? Let's see this one. What new option does this one arise? An extra connector. Absolutely worth it. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Alright. Take that for a second. So... Actually, we really didn't need to do that, but this just allowed us to get here. Oh, now the troubles start to arise. Alright. Let us, for a moment, say that this one is the one we need to jam open. Where does that leave this? Pretty much unusable. We have to connect this, this. Alright. Well, it still doesn't help. I need to pick that up through here somehow. Which is not something we're allowed to do. One of these has to be jammed. There's no way we could reflect it that many times. Because even if we had that one, we'd only really be able to reflect it once. So, the key is, how do we get this in here along with the jammer? Because we certainly can't jam at that angle through the grate. Alright, let's start over effectively. Okay. Alright. So that has effectively given us few options. Let's jam it from this side. Pick this one up. Bring it through. Take the jammer. Jam this. That's not gonna work. Actually, no, it's not gonna work. It's closer. We're getting closer, but we are definitely not there yet. Because we would need a third, or we need a jammer. We are getting closer, though. Is there any hole which will allow us... No. See, this jammer is now trapped in there. That is without a doubt the easiest way to get that beam bouncing that direction. The jammer. So we have to have a way of... Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I think I'm an idiot. Alright, so now that we have this, let's bounce that like this. We'll bring this back. Allows me to pick this up, move it to this side, jam it from the opposite side, and there we go. We get our beam, and I get the jammer for the last door. We don't need hints. We just need a little bit of time to figure out what elements we're missing and proceed from there.